Aquarius, welcome to your new moon reading. So we have the new moon that's going into Pisces on March 13th, this upcoming Saturday. So I'm going to start here with the overall energy for you. So every new moon has some sort of new beginning, and within Pisces is the elements of Pisces. So it's all about joy and happiness and kind of a dreamlike state of being. At the same time, if there's any kind of feelings of hopelessness, things like that, then it's the time to release those. So just to start off with, it's kind of funny, I just said about releasing. One of the cards is it's time to release negativity. And the other one is don't let pride get in your way. So I am going to go into the tarot portion of the deck. So I'm going to start with what new beginning is here for you, Aquarius. So what is the new beginning for Aquarius? What is the new beginning for Aquarius? So right away, I'm getting Judgment, Page of Swords, Five of Wands. So I'm going to keep going with your reading. Although I have to say, I love the artwork on these, that Judgment card. Love it. So I'm going to keep going and find out what it is that's going to emerge from you, for you, as a result of the new moon in Pisces. What is going to emerge for Aquarius during this new moon in Pisces? And we got the Fool and the High Priestess, more positive cards. So let's keep going. Let's find out what it is that you need to release during this new moon. What does Aquarius need to release? Ooh. Aquarius. So I know I haven't really been talking about the cards. I was trying to get the entire spread, but this is very positive. So what you need to release is, what I'm seeing is the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. So the Two of Swords represents a decision that you had to make. So it's about sitting at a crossroads and deciding which path you're going to choose. So in your release, you're making a decision to release past heartache. So that's what I'm seeing with this Three of Swords. So of all the things to release, that's a good one. So let's find out, what is it that you need to focus your attention on during this new moon in order to make this new beginning I'm seeing happen? What does Aquarius need to focus on? That's too many. One card, please. What does Aquarius need to focus on? What does Aquarius need to focus on? What does Aquarius need to focus on for the new moon? Ooh, new beginning, another new beginning. I'm seeing a few new beginnings here. So let's keep going and let's find out what the universe has for you. What is the affirmation for Aquarius during this new moon? Ooh, okay. Knight of Cups. Love this. So I'm going to start here and just talk a little bit about what I'm seeing so far. So right off the bat, I'm seeing that a final decision is being made. about some sort of communication and rivalry. So I'm seeing the Page of Swords here, and the Page of Swords is all about communication, and it's also about cutting something away. So the swords, even though you really don't see any swords depicted in the picture, she's standing on one. It is that kind of energy of, this doesn't fit me anymore, I'm going to cut it away. And it's a communication related to something that you need to cut away. And it looks like it's related to this rivalry, some sort of competition that was happening, whether it's you and another person, or maybe there was something here that was competing with you. Like, so it could have been past feelings related to something, but whatever it is, this judgment says that you're making a final decision, and your final decision looks like it's to cut away what happened. So that's a really great new beginning, because then what I see as a result of cutting this away is we have the Fool. So the Fool, to me, is kind of one of the happiest cards in the deck, because the Fool goes into every situation with no expectations, no baggage. Let's start this out, see where it goes, let it develop on its own. And at the same time, what I'm also seeing is the High Priestess. So this is somebody who is very intuitive, knows herself, just knows who she is. So this does seem to be representing you. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, the energy is fluid. It's just that type of energy of just being in touch with yourself and your mind and your body, and just understanding what it is that you need with this new beginning. And again, as I said before, it looks like you're cutting away some sort of past heartbreak, and it could be related to this competition and rivalry that was happening up here, because there was definitely a message about cutting something away, and you're making the final decision to do it. Because what you have coming in is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning. All the aces do, but in this aspect, it's about career, finances. It's everything kind of a practical, day-to-day type of energy. So I'm not getting if this is a clear love reading, because the Ace of Pentacles could be love, or it could be finances and career. If it's love, it's with somebody who's stable. Could be love, because what the universe is trying to communicate to you is that you have this Knight of Cups coming in. And so the Knight of Cups is he's kind of this, and again, it could be a she, but it's kind of this sensual, loving, supportive type of energy. So he's not settled down like the King of Cups. He's the Knight of Cups. So he isn't quite there yet, but that doesn't mean he wouldn't be. So it could be somebody, this actually could be somebody that's younger than you. Doesn't have to be, could be somebody that's maybe just less mature than you. But it's definitely that type of energy is coming into your world. So let me go on and do some clarifying here. Starting with let's find out about this Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here for Aquarius? Why is the Page of Swords here for Aquarius? King of Wands. Okay. Let's find out about the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Ooh, too many. Too many. Quite a few cards came out. So let's get more. Why is the Five of Wands here for Aquarius? One card, please. I got the Ace of Pentacles again. So let's find out why Judgment is here. Why is Judgment here for Aquarius? I'll take them. So we got 3 cards here. A lot of cards now for what's emerging in your life. All very positive cards here. So what I'm seeing is, let me just kind of tell you a little bit. So we have the Six of Pentacles, which talks about somebody being generous. We have the Two of Wands, which could indicate travel or just waiting for some sort of results to come in. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about a change in circumstances. This looks like it's actually taken a turn. So the initial thing here was you had some sort of communication. There was a communication, but it was really more about cutting away whatever this competitive energy was in the past, and you've made the final decision to do that. And clarifying this decision to cut something away that really doesn't look positive for you is the Wheel of Fortune. So you do have this change in circumstances coming with an Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, the new beginning with somebody or something that is generous. Career, could be a person. The person could live at a distance from you. You could be traveling. Again, if this is work, you could be traveling to a new job or something along those lines, because the Ace of Pentacles could represent a new job coming in. And we have the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is fire energy. He's creative. He's passionate. He is very established. So there is something about cutting away this competitive energy for something better to come in. It's almost like the minute that you make the decision to cut all of this out of your life, that Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor, and all of a sudden you're rewarded with all of these gifts. With a new beginning, generosity, a new beginning in career or love. So I'm going to go on and find out more about the Fool and the High Priestess. It's very encouraging. I've got now 3 cards for you that talk about a new beginning. So this one is actually going to clarify both. I'm not feeling the need to keep going. So I got the Star. So the Star is all about wishes being fulfilled. It's about everything that you've wanted coming to fruition. And it looks like it's all as a result of cutting these things away. So I'm actually seeing in 2 positions, things cutting away from you, for you, and a better, brighter beginning for you. So I'm going to clarify this Ace of Pentacles, because to me, this past heartbreak, whether it could have been a job, it doesn't have to be a person. It could have been something that you really thought was going to pan out for you, and then it didn't. And so you were at a crossroads at one point related to this. You were probably in an energy of, should I stay or should I go? And what happened was you're now making this decision to let it go, We saw that with the Page of Swords up here. And with that, all of these new beginnings. So let me find out more about this Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Aquarius? We have communication. Why else? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Tell me more about this communication of the new beginning for Aquarius. Why is the Eight of Wands clarifying the Ace of Pentacles? Why is the Eight of Wands here? I'm not getting anything out of this. I can feel it. Something wants to come out. So we have the Queen of Cups. So it is about love. There is something about love coming through. Because I have a King and I have a Queen. It could be more than one option. You might have more than one option, because I also have a Knight here. So let's find out more about this Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Aquarius? Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. So what came through was some sort of loss whether this person went through a loss or you went through a loss when you cut this out of your life. But what I'm actually seeing is a much brighter tomorrow. So the Nine of Pentacles, she is very prosperous and successful, and I always think of her as being very abundant. And then we also have the Hierophant here, which talks about a long-term commitment, possibly a marriage. This is somebody who is very structured, has their life together. And the Hierophant specifically is just a very formal, traditional type of person. And again, doesn't have to be exactly what you would imagine to be traditional, whatever traditional means for you, but that is kind of the energy that the Hierophant represents. And on top of this Knight of Cups, so whoever this is that's coming in for you, he's loving, or she is loving, supportive, but definitely I see success here and possible long-term commitment from this person. Now, whether that leads to marriage, that's going to depend for everybody. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go here and I'm going to do one more. And tell me more about this pride. Because this, what I'm seeing also with the Five of Pentacles on top of the Knight of Cups is that the person may not make a lot of money, but that's okay. I mean, it's really, at the end of the day, it's all about happiness and how somebody treats you. They can make all the money in the world and treat you like garbage. It's not a good relationship. So let's find out more about, ooh, that's a lot of cards. I'm not taking that many. Sorry, Aquarius. Let's try again. Any last messages for Aquarius? Any last messages for Aquarius? So I got forgiveness. But it looks like the person you need to forgive is yourself. It doesn't look like you need to forgive somebody else. It looks like you need to forgive yourself. So whatever it is, whatever happened here that you needed to cut away, whatever this competition was, possibly a third party situation in a previous relationship, it's time to forgive yourself. So Aquarius, that is your new moon reading, and I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.